something that is a little more deep than what you might see on this channel, typically, what you've seen. Not that you've seen a whole lot, but I haven't been motivated to make videos. Just in general, with a lot of the shit going on, I like to talk politics. I've mentioned that before, and I do have a couple of things that mention politics, a couple of videos that we do some political stuff in there, and that is 100% some of the content that I like to create. But I haven't done anything lately because some of the absolutely absurd shit that has been happening in the United States of America, my country of origin, my home, the land of the free, because of the brave. That's this country, and there's some crazy shit happening, some shit that just today was a final straw for me personally. It's been nothing but crap after crap after crap. It was COVID, it was this, it was that. They tried to, assassinate Donald Trump. They did this happen and that happened, riots and, burning down Kenosha, Wisconsin, and all this insane shit. All of it came to a T today for me when I turn on the news to find people in DC at the Union Station tearing down the American flag and burning it in the street and putting up the goddamn Palestinian flag. That's what I saw after work today. Nothing like working your ass off all day to open up the news to find that people are shitting on your country in broad fucking daylight. And they're doing it, and no one's gonna hold them accountable for it. And that was it. That was it for me. That was it. Just got me instantly. My stomach was just turning. Oh my God, I could have thrown up. I could have thrown up because it's disgusting. I am not an extremist by any means, okay? I'm not a racist. I'm not a homophobe. I'm none of that shit. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're black. We're all human beings. That's how I feel about it. I am not an extremist by any means. But I love this country. I was born in this country, and this country has afforded me some of the greatest luxuries on earth. And I haven't always lived the most perfect life. I've been all over the spectrum. I have been poor, I have been rich, I have been all over the place. I've lived in a big ass house, I've lived in a trailer. I've done it all. I have eaten well, and I have eaten nothing but like cheap chicken sandwiches from the Walmart. I've done it all, okay? I promise, I've seen it all. You don't know my story all the way, but from me personally to y'all, I can tell you without a fact, I've been all over the spectrum. I have. And since being an adult, more so, I have mostly been on the bottom of the spectrum, and that's personal, you know what I mean? It's a personal issue of mine. I struggle with finances. That's on me. There's some growing I have to do there. But it's not about my circumstances, it's about the country we live in. So no matter how much struggle I was having or how much success I was having, I knew I lived in the greatest place on the planet Earth, the United States of America. Not even 250 years old. But I know it has been one of the most successful societies the world has seen in a very long time. People come from all over the world to come to this country to succeed because they couldn't do it in theirs. Because their country didn't offer them the opportunity to succeed. And that is one thing that this country does. Every single man, woman, and child who is in this country has the same opportunity. That's our values. That's what we're funded on. That is founded on, not funded on. That's what we're founded on. That is this country. You can't tell me otherwise. You can't. Because any other shit you try to tell me is a lie. That's the truth. That is why there are successful black people. There are successful Asian people. There are successful Native American people. There are successful people from India, from all over Europe, all over Asia, all over the fucking globe. There are people that have come here and succeeded. And that's how you know this is the land of opportunity. And there is no other land like it. Look at the facts. You can try to argue, oh, well, your healthcare is not very good, or this or that. But if you look at the facts, this country is the greatest country on the planet Earth, okay? And I, again, am not an extremist by any means. You will find me supporting no neo-Nazis. I will support no white supremacy. I won't support any of that shit because I'm a human being and you're human beings. And that's how I resonate with people, okay? It is. That's the truth coming from me. I don't hate because I have no reason to hate. Why would we hate? We're all human beings. We've got 2 legs, 2 arms, we got a heart, we got a brain, we got lungs, we all got the same shit. And there's zero reason to hate each other for any of that. But what I do hate, and what does bring me much anger, is when people come to my country to destroy my country. They see the land of opportunity, and instead of joining it for opportunity, they join to destroy it. They join to tear it down. They rip my country's flag down on my country's land, and they put their own up. They burn my flag, the flag that my people have died for. A lot of them too, in bloody and brutal ways. And they shit on the history and the values of my country. And it's not okay. We cannot let that kind of shit happen. When you turn on the news and you see shit like that, it should infuriate you. It should make you mad. If you are from the United States of America, seeing that happen to your flag on your land, it should make you angry. It should. Because they're wrong. And it's not okay. That's what I hate. I hate an ideology that is hell-bent on destroying everything but what is theirs. Everything but what is their own beliefs. And I know people are going to argue, oh, but the United States has had many a conquest, many things to destroy certain belief systems and all that stuff. And I'm not saying I necessarily agree with all that. I'm not necessarily saying I agree with all that, okay? I would be perfectly okay with leaving well enough alone as long as my country is thriving and I can have a successful family here. That is going to be my first priority. It is. Sorry, it is. Ukraine? Sorry, figure your shit out. That's the truth. It's the way of the world. It's nature. If you cannot defend yourself, you will die by yourself. And that sounds really brutal, and I know we're all so nice, and we don't want to say shit like that, but it's the truth. And that's how I feel about it. My country first. My country first. If you have the balls to support my country, and you actually do, and you do things not only to benefit yourself, but to benefit my country, and we work together, and you're a real ally. Not an ally like Europe. Not anymore. Not an ally like them, but a real ally, then I can support you. And I can support your country. And I can be okay with that. But overall, I believe each man for his own. You know what I mean? Each country for their own. You have got a duty if you're in the leadership of the United States of America, and that's a duty to this country, and to no other first. To this country. And we're letting this shit happen. We're watching it happen. You can guarantee all of the higher ups in our government know what's happening in DC right now. They're watching the same things you are. And they're not going to do a damn thing about it. So who is? Who's going to do something about it? I'm not calling for violence. I don't want to see people die. I don't want to see blood. I don't want to see that. First off, we're so far away from that. Maybe that's how we started this, because we had to. But we don't need to do that anymore. What we need to do is wake up, and you need to do something about it. You need to say something. You need to have a conversation with someone about it. You need to show people that you're pissed off about it. And that's what I'm doing here. And it may sound preachy and annoying, and I can't imagine the comments if this gets any views whatsoever, but I don't care. So wake the hell up, America, because the enemy is at your back door. And they're going to break it down, and they're going to come in your house, and they're going to wreck your world.